Hello, I'm Rebecca Ulrich and I'm here at Riel Arts and Technology Center to talk about the first ever National Day for Truth and Reconciliation. September 30th, 2021 will be the first day that we as a nation have a day to reflect on the lives lost due to residential schools. Today I'm here with Bobby Jo Leclerc, Divisional Vice Principal of Indigenous Education, to talk about the importance of this holiday and how it will deeply impact us in our way of thinking.
Tante, pimoteo no tin nisqueo, pimoteo nukumisawaka and tisanahazan. The name that was given to me was Bobby Jo. The name of my spirits are Walks with the Wind Woman and Walks with the Grandmothers. I am Naheo, Plains Cree from Wanero First Nation, and thank you for inviting me today.
Thank you for coming. I just want to start with, why do you think Truth and Reconciliation Day is important to the Indigenous population?
I think that day is important to all Canadians, not just the Indigenous population. For the Indigenous population, it's a recognition of harms that were done in the past. And for Canadians, it's an opportunity to learn and to reflect of what happened here on Turtle Island.
What do you hope non-Indigenous people will do on September 30th?
I really hope that they'll take the opportunity to educate themselves in the colonial history of this country, and also in the Indigenous history of this country. Our history predates colonialism, and it's important to understand what happened here before colonialism, but also happened with the impact of colonialism, to gain a true understanding of residential schools. Because without that prior knowledge, it's really hard to understand what was lost when our children were taken into residential schools.
There's been a lot of news about residential schools. How has this impacted the Indigenous community?
The news of the 215, when that first report came out, there was a deep sadness, and you felt it in the Indigenous community because there was a reminder of those that were lost. But then there was also anger. And there's anger because we've known since the TRC has come out, the reports, that these children had passed away. The difference was that we didn't actually have bodies to prove it. And today that we have bodies now, so that anger of, not necessarily believing our stories when we first told them, and the requirement of having physical proof. So that's what I really felt was happening in the Indigenous community.
As we move forward, what can we as a community do to continue this healing process?
I think that we need to continue to work together and to learn from each other and to build a relationship. In order for reconciliation to occur, there must first be a relationship. And it's through that relationship that we will get to know each other and hear each other's stories and develop a deeper understanding. When you have a relationship with somebody, things matter more. But when you don't, there's a detachment from that. And it often becomes, oh, well, that's them, that's not us, right? Yeah. So it's through that, I believe.
What can we as students and teachers do to raise awareness about truth and reconciliation?
It's to learn about the colonial history and to create awareness about what occurred here. What occurred in this country was done very intentionally, and it was very strategic. And once you learn these things at school, it's important then to share it with others and to correct others when you hear them say things that are incorrect, right? Most adults my age and older have never received this type of education. So you're really blessed that in your schools that this is a priority and that you are all learning about what happened. So it's through that, I think, that change will occur. And I really feel that it is the next generation of adults that will be the change makers.
Thank you so much for coming and giving us your time. I hope we as a collective can truly reflect and understand the importance of the Indigenous community and continue to uplift the voices of the people lost and continue to support the culture and the people who survived.